I know everybody's excited about this, but we're doing an opening here because the old pen gave out. There we go. There it is. Let's see the difference between the two. Oh, looks like a little bit of a difference. They reversed the color scheme. Now, a test. Let's hope this comes off. It'd be funny if it was permanent. The eraser's getting a little old, but the pen works excellent. Hello all, September 24th, 2012. Lots of news, lots of things to talk about. Alright, now that we've had the opening, let's go to the news. It looks so much like the U.S. crude production is really declining quickly. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, U.S. crude production in October, we were at 5.8 million barrels per day. We made it all the way up to a little over 6.23 or so, and then started having the ups and downs. Back in July, it was starting to go down about 1%. Remember I told you about that? It's now predicted to go in October almost straight down. That is not good. This part right here is all prediction, and it is predicted to be bad. I didn't have the stomach to throw away the very first pen that we used on this video series, so it will just hang out up here, and maybe someday I'll auction it off as the very first pen ever used on this Peak Oil News Update series. Okay, this next bit of news comes out of the climate, the world of climate science. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, the climate tipping point is coming very close. There are 14 known elements. One of them is Greenland's ice sheet. When that ice sheet melts, every year it's recorded, and over year after year it keeps getting more and more melt. Last year they had 97% of the surface ice melting. That's the most they've ever had. Scientists are saying if we have another 1.5 degree warming, which we will, it's obvious, that things will go completely out of control, and that the permafrost will be released into the atmosphere along with many greenhouse gases that have been frozen down in the deep ocean and will be released, which will cause runaway greenhouse effect. The last time we saw that, 65 million years ago, the planet was put into a deep freeze for about a year and then shot up to a almost record 300 degrees average for about 10 years, and then it started to go back to normal after that meteorite hit 65 million years ago. Okay, this next bit of news is about the Alaskan Pipeline. So over last year, the Alaskan Pipeline has pumped 399 KBDs. Now, I don't know what KBD is. It's some kind of measurement, but I don't know what it is. They need to pump at least 350 KDP to keep the pipeline open. What happens when it drops below this point is it gets too cold and the oil starts to build up in certain places around the bends, just like in a river, and then the pipeline will get clogged. This is a pretty serious problem because there is no more oil coming to supply the pipeline. The oil is going down, down, down in production, and Shell is not expected to start pumping any new oil out of that new oil field off of Alaska until next year sometime. So let's go see how many oil barges there are in San Francisco Bay, which supply oil to northern, central, and southern California and parts of Oregon. Well, it looks like one regular barge and one interbay barge, and something kind of like a, I think that other barge picks up garbage floating in the bay. So that sort of is interesting. It backs up the graph that we saw earlier. It's time to see what the gasoline prices are here in California, especially the cheap and expensive gas. Inexpensive gas station. Expensive gas station. What's Brent Crude Futures look like today? So it started out 111.5 and began to do the stairs again, like we've seen before. And there was this little dip-de-doo thing, and it came back up, came back down, then crashed back down, came back up, and then crashed all the way down to 109. And at present, it's about 110. Nice having a new pen, isn't it? Welcome to the Miss Maple Gas Report. There has been some more contact. I kept asking, where are they? Are they in a spaceship? And they kept trying to spell things out to me. I kept getting moon, but I asked, is it the Earth's moon? No, it wasn't the Earth's moon. It turns out it's the moon of Mars. It only has a radius of 6.9 miles. It's very small. It has a giant crater on the one side of it, and the ejecti flows all the way around the moon. Can you imagine what that must have looked like? But apparently they're living on or in this moon like this. The population seems to be around 15,000 people. That's a lot of people to live on that small moon. How are they able to make it? So I think on the maple gas issue, what we're going to have to do is get more information faster. So you've heard of séance. Well, I've invented the boardánce. That's coming soon, and we'll get a lot more information. Lots of news, aircraft news. Apparently there's some more layoffs in the airline industry. Lots of news, more videos to come. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Sorry for the dump on the, we had a Google dump of subscribers for some reason, and most of them have all come back. Welcome back. Sorry, I don't know how that happened, but it happens every now and then. You just have to go and look for the videos you haven't seen in a while, and you'll find out you've been dumped. So until next time.